Did that heavy just call me a dick? I think he might have just called me a... Oh, my, I think he did just call me a... Anyway. Hello, everybody. My name's Chayification. Well, actually, no. My name is Chay, but this is Chayification, talking to you here. And we are here playing on a little bit of Deadwood today. Now, I've never actually played this map. I'd stumbled across it on the server list. I was like, oh, Deadwood, payload. I enjoy payload races. It's not payload races, sorry, just payload maps in general. So I thought I'd jump in and have a go and see what it's like, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's a very, very good map. As far as I'm aware, it's obviously not a an official map from Valve, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. I thought it was very good. Lots of choke points and lots of alternative routes you can take for other classes and things like that, but it was really good. But, of course, if I ever start on a new map, I play as the Heavy. Of course, my favourite class of them all, and the class in which I play best as, might I add, is the Heavy. And a very nicely timed Crits Creek here, apart from, unfortunately, there was no one really around to use it against. But not to worry, we pushed him back and we annoyed him to hell. And it was good. And the God did like it. It was, you know, it was fun. It was fun. So, like I said, I've only ever played this map once. This is the first time I've played it, and you're seeing me playing it for the first time. I have no idea where I'm going the majority of the time, but thankfully I don't really die, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And thankfully the players I was playing against weren't all that bright. In honesty, weren't all that bright. And I'd like to obviously just quickly thank Loading there. He's one of my subscribers, one of my friends on Steam, and one of my friends on the Respawn app, well, one of my followers, and he was there healing me throughout, through thick and thin. We stuck together like a... I don't know what sticks together. Like glue or whatever, I don't know. Like two ends of a magnet, I suppose is another word. And of course you have to love heavy medic teams, because they are... Oh my god, they're so much fun to play, and they're such a pain against. It's brilliant. So, yeah, you see a lot of the time when I'm playing this game, I do a lot of... As a Heavy, I never really... I try not to stay still too much. Unfortunately, he just got hit by a soldier there. I was quite lucky that I didn't get hit myself. But as a Heavy, I try not to hang around and stand still, because obviously you know, if you play TF2, then spies are a pain in the ass when it comes to being a Heavy. And generally, if you stand still, you become an easy target. So whenever I'm spinning up, whenever I'm shooting, I'm still trying to move a little bit. You know, if I stand still, I become an easy target. I'm always either strafing or moving backwards or moving, depending on how that person I'm against is playing. For example, there's a good amount of people there, and I just kept myself near the corner so I could just pop out and shoot if I wanted to, but also at the same time I could retreat if I wanted to. And that worked well. I didn't die, and that was good. And there was once again I stuck near the corner. I knew the line of sight was because there was a Crits Creek soldier up there, which are very good when they're Crits Creek, especially if you're running around with the normal rocket launcher, not something like the black box, because obviously you've got the minimalistic amount of shots. But anyway, now unfortunately I ran out of ammo, so I have to go and find some ammo. And luckily I found some ammo, because otherwise I'd be running around all over the place. That's a lovely spray that person's got there, but I'd be running around all over the place and it would just be insane. So another thing I do a lot as a Heavy is I'll do a lot of jumping. A lot of spinning up in mid-air, because obviously if you jump you can spin up, and it's a heck of a lot quicker, and he's a completely idiot scout there. He was not paying attention to his corners. But yeah, I do a lot of, if I ever spin up, 90% of the time I will spin up while jumping, because you can get a bit more of a surprise on someone to jump around a corner. And it's just much easier, because like I said, you jump round a corner rather than walking around a corner, jumping around a corner or jumping to spin up. It's more of a surprise tactic on the person, and I use it a heck of a lot more than I do just spinning up in general. Jump spinning, or I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what the TF2 hardcore people call it, but I spin up while jumping. That's what I do. Lots of jumping, lots of movement. Like I said, spies are a pain in the ass. Do a lot of everything, and you're okay in general. Now here it was a bit of a face-off here. Fortunately, he backed away, and as did I. He also backed away. There was a couple more people there. It was only me and the medic, and it was fortunate that he happened to back away. It was lucky, to be honest, because I probably would have died there. It would have been quite an easy kill for them, but like I said, luckily they hung back. So we actually do really well on this map. We managed to keep them in this choke point. They've only captured one capture point. And since then, they haven't really touched the car. I have died. I think I've died once. Nice kill on the scout. I've died once. They're trying to get up a bit of a a bit of a defence with their engineers, but unfortunately it's not going quite to plan. I keep appearing, for example. We've got an Uber ready. Stupid Pyro, once again, not checking his corners, which you really need to do on this game, because there is a heck of a lot of different things that can be around that corner. Same with any other shooter, really. Corners is a big deal when it comes to shooters. You really need to pay attention to them. If you don't, that will happen. What happened to the Pyro? He was too busy focused on that guy, and I was stood behind him and just completely mowed him down. So corners is a big thing. If you're playing TF2, remember to check your corners. Be a bit warier when it comes to checking corners. I mean, that time I jumped round him, didn't bother spinning up, but I could have spun up if I wanted to. We get a nice Uber going, and here we go. Let's get some kills. Let's get some dominating. Oh, one dominating. We got one down. One dominating. Two dominating. Three dominating. 3 dominations and 3 kills. Not half bad if you ask me. That worked very well. Very well indeed. So yeah, like you all know, Heavy's my favourite. I just love everything about him. I think it's very, very well balanced class. It's not overpowered like Pyros are at the moment. Well, I say that, but they didn't need their buff on the back burner. That was a bit unnecessary, but not to worry. Oh well, I still kill plenty of them in here, so I'm happy. I don't mind. But yeah, like I said, my favourite class personally is the Heavy. I think I can play very well as a Heavy. I'm getting much more used to. I find it's a class I can just jump in and play as, which is nice, works well. So here we go. We're coming to the end of the video. Unfortunately, typically as usual, typical Chay, I die right at the last moment. Heavy comes around the corner. He didn't jump around the corner, but it was a surprise to me. I did not expect a Heavy to appear, and he managed to mow me down. He got the shots on me quicker than I got the shots on him, and there you go. It ended. No more Chay, which isn't very nice. So I hope you enjoyed this bit of commentary. I do get my top frag of 30 whole points as the Heavy. So I shall see you when I see you. When I see you when I see you. Bye bye.